I am already McLaren team leader. Lando Norris believes he is now in a position to lead the team forward. Now into his fourth season in Formula One, Lando Norris has morphed from a young-faced rookie to a driver capable of fighting with the likes of Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. The McLaren driver is, up to and including the Italian Grand Prix, the only interloper onto the podium from outside the big three teams in 2022, with an assured drive to third at Imola. He has also comprehensively outperformed more experienced teammate Daniel Ricciardo in what has been a tricky car to master. The grand plan for McLaren boss Zak Brown was to hire Ricciardo as the team's lead driver while Norris continued to incubate before assuming that mantle for himself. However, Ricciardo, with the exception of that win at Monza in 2021, struggled to gel with last term's car, and the expected reset with a new ground effect breed of machinery in 2022 has failed to materialize. His inability to match the results and consistency of Norris is hindering the team's chances of finishing fourth in the constructors in the battle with Alpine. And, as a result, Ricciardo is out for 2023, with the final year of his contract being paid up by the team. Rookie Oscar Piastri is being drafted in after Brown and McLaren managed to snatch him away from Alpine, after the contract shilly-shallying, as the contract recognition board put it, with the younger Australian and his management left frustrated, and open to exploring options for a race seat away from Instone. This means Norris will assume team leader status at Woking, and it is a position he feels he is already in. "I feel like I'm already in that position now," Norris says when asked if he feels confident in leading the team forward in 2023. "I wouldn't say anyone in the team now would say that. Daniel leads me and helps me do those sorts of things. I already feel like everything I say has a lot of weight, which they take seriously and listen to, especially being in the position of extracting a bit more potential out of the car over the last few years. That's always something that's going to help, so I'm ready. I've been with the team for 5 years or 6 years now, and 2022 is my 4th year of racing with them. I feel like I know them and we know each other well enough that we can extract everything out of each other that we can." One possible advantage Norris has over Ricciardo at McLaren is his familiarity with the team and its design processes. Ricciardo was at Red Bull, then Renault before landing at McLaren for 2021. That's 3 teams, 3 design philosophies, 3 ways of doing things in just 4 years. That's a lot of acclimatizing. Whereas Norris has been groomed by McLaren from an early age to race in F1. He was given FP1 runouts in 2018 ahead of his promotion in 2019 to a race seat and is a homegrown driver. That is something Norris himself picks up on. "I already work very closely with technical director James Key, but I feel there's only so much you can do," he says about his input and feedback. "There's a lot of things I see saying that the car is based around me and designed around me and whatever. But it couldn't be more the opposite. It can't be further from the truth. The car is just the car that they build, and I just drive the car that they built. And it's exactly the same for both me and Daniel. The only thing that's more personal to me is really the color of my buttons on my steering wheel, which I would say brings no advantage from one driver to the other. So there's only so much you can actually do in terms of helping in design, and it's not my job. I'm not knowledgeable enough in that area to advise on things. I just give my opinion when I feel like it's needed. And that's it. I wouldn't say I go any further than that." Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment and subscribe.